Looking good, MP.
Checking out wrong.
MP in the house.
At forward, number 30, Julian Champagne. 6'6", at forward, number 11, Carter Bryant. 6'5" guard, number 5. Stefan Castle. Seven four, the big man, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. 6'4", at the point, number 10. The head coach for your San Antonio Spurs is Mitch Johnson. Another round of applause for your San Antonio Spurs.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Dalton Connect out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Bates in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Spurs, they've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Champagnie at the power forward position. And we talk about the fatigue when playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing easy shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
Tip-off goes to San Antonio. Here's Hernandez. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Lakers ball.
And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
Well, it hasn't taken him long to make his point. They've been outstanding at home, largely because his teammates and their fans were inspired by his comments. No one wants to come into this arena and play these guys right now. It's just too intense, and there's too much noise. It's insane.
From deep, here's Doncic. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And that's his second turnover already this quarter. He really needs to tighten it up.
About a minute into this first quarter. Outside connect. The three is up. And Los Angeles, another three.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Jackson for three. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. Not hesitating for a second off the catch.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Doncic has got 5 now.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Here's Hernandez. Off target with the three. Here are the Lakers now. Big run right now for them. 11-2. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 13 feet out. Doncic, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
San Antonio again can't hit. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Los Angeles shooting their first free.
Substitution on court.
Los Angeles leading by 12. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got James. Williams is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Miller, and it's Connect in at the 3 slot. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He contributed 31 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the stripe. So when you look at all of that, it was obviously just a great night for him, playing with a ton of heart. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Well, Grant, there have been years when the dunk contest disappointed. But with the show MP put on, that was not the case this year.
And maybe we're getting jaded over the years. So many dunks that have already been done. But MP put his own distinctive stamp on the event and definitely left a buzz in the building.
4-3. Luka! Lethal!
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Here's Hernandez. He drops it from range. Hernandez got 6 here in the quarter.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
The 11-footer. And again, it's the Lakers.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Hernandez. No good from outside.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting percentage. Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to James. Puts up a 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Hernandez. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Williams misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Doncic outside. The 3, James. And Bryant pulls it down. San Antonio has gone 2 of 4 for the perimeter in the second so far.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Here's James. 5 points in the game.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And then for Los Angeles, Ellis has checked in for Williams. And it's Jackson in for Clark.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Here's Hernandez. And the bucket is good. Hernandez got 12 now in this quarter.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And we finished off one half of play. It's Los Angeles up 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Hawks, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Lakers.
When you play.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. When a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
They've got Castle, and it's Bryant in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Doncic. Spins. Luka with a good look inside.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Hernandez is good. Nick. Hernandez got 19 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Hernandez.
Woo, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, Did they need that?
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Doncic, no good. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Bates, to the paint. And that one's good. Connect's got 8 points.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
From behind the arc. Ellis with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Jackson. Now Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. And here's Connect outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Bates. Knocks down the long J. Bates has got his second basket of the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And here's Connect outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ellis. Back to Connect. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Champagny.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Hernandez. Defended by Jackson. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
That's very light work for Wembanyama from that close.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Harper, he's checked in for Bryant. And then for Los Angeles, Robert Williams checked in for Ellis. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And James is subbed in for Bates. Clark, the pass to James.
San Antonio foul.
Miller's checked in for Connect.
First personal foul. First team foul. Los Angeles substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Doncic right side for 3, James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Hernandez. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Los Angeles leading by 8. And here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. Here's James. That one's wide left.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Yeah, that one's good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Driving in, and he makes it on the layup. Hernandez got 25 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Doncic passes to Williams. Back to Clark. The 3, James. Rebounded by Champagny.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Hernandez, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Doncic passes to Clark. Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Los Angeles up by 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Dalton connect. James is out there with Miller. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 5. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
Now James. Miller outside. Clark with the screen. Pass to connect. Just 5 on the clock. Over Barrett.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
To take the lead. Hernandez is good. Nick. Hernandez got 17 now, just in the second half.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Now, here is James. Defense right on him. Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, Williams is a selective shooter, but when he gets it inside like this, he looks to capitalize.
Here's Hernandez. Up again. It's good on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's James. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Miller. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
As always, Allie, we thank you. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. Well, that's 5 now. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to go at it to try to get him to foul out of this game.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper, and then for Los Angeles. Ellis is checked in for Williams. Jaren Jackson comes in for Williams, and Bates is subbed in for James. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Goes again, and he cashes it in on the layup.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. Oh, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, the shot is off.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Ellis outside. Here's Jackson. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Can't hit it. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. 2-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Takes a 3. Oh, the shot is off. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
Lakers foul. Connect. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
2-2.
And no luck that time either. The Lakers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Ellis left side. Using the glass to lay it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
The Spurs have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Bucket is good!
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Lakers trail by 4.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Nice drive. It's all good. Dancing with Steve.
So it's San Antonio in this game. They appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.
Had all the best shots on canvas and emphasizes the red.
Let's go, MP.
there, MP.
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Bucks for San Antonio, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done, fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win here in this one. Bucks, Spurs. We'll be right back for the tip. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan, here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Victor Wembanyama.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Jones. Portis is out there with Miller. Then there's Wallace. And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's the chosen one. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. Richard, if you're a top team right now, you're really trying to perform your best to set the tone for the playoffs, to really get that mindset, aren't you?
Yeah, teams that end on a win streak often carry some positive momentum in the first round, but don't allow for it to get you overconfident.
And these home games have been very important to MP this season. He wants his squad to be seen as one of the toughest and most reliable home teams in the NBA.
It has been fun to watch MP chase that objective, right? Especially for the fans. He's kept his squad fired up every time they step onto the home court, just tearing up anyone who comes into their house.
Stolen away. Vassell, the pass to Hernandez. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bucks. Left side, Portis. Pass to Wallace. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Shannon. Miller with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Hernandez. San Antonio again missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And the shot goes down. Miller's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Hernandez. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Nailed from three-point land.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Wallace. to the paint. Here's Shannon. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Hernandez. And such a nice move to make the basket work. 8 points for him.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And stolen by Castle. There's the drive. Hernandez can't get it to go.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Jones kicks to Wallace. Portis a screen on Vassell. Wallace. And the three ball is good. Wallace has got his second bucket of the night.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Ryan is checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. Here's Hernandez. Good on the triple.
He has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Out to the right wing. Portis, the pass to Miller. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Miller's got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the miss from Hernandez. Shannon passes to Wallace. Jacks up a 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
It's stolen by Jones. Wallace with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. And Miller throws it down hard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. Rollins comes in for Wallace. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Harper's shot's good.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one is good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Hernandez. Drills the three-pointer. Hernandez has got 16 points.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Buries it from three-point range. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. Okay. He's here for the Spurs. Wembanyama. He's checked in for Jones. Vassell comes in for Bryant. And it's the chosen one in for Fox. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Jones is out there with Case and Wallace. Then it's Miller. Then it's Turner. And it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. And now Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Grizzlies really contributed. He finished with 19 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Ryan, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Hey, and you could say they probably were in control for 3/4 of that game, but in that fourth quarter, man, they just fell apart.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Hernandez. A three-pointer, no good.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
And Portis throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Hernandez. No good on the three.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Hands it from downtown. Hernandez has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
A different look now for San Antonio. Champagne's checked in, and Castle is subbed in for Harper. Here's Hernandez with the tip, and Jones pulls it down. Here's Shannon. Here's Portis. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. And, of course, the Studio Analyst of the Month awards have been announced as well. Any guesses on the 2 recipients?
Well,
all right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Spurs. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's the Chosen one. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagny in at the four-man position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Number one, the Spurs.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Wallace. He's got 12. Left side, Portis. Basket, good. Portis has got his third basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie. Times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Hernandez, defended by Jones. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Dante DiVincenzo.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Now here's Wallace. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Shannon. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Portis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shots good by Hernandez.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle this team back into it.
Wallace outside. Back to Jones. Miller outside. Rebound, San Antonio.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Hernandez. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. The 11-footer. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They get to take on the Bulls of Chicago after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Miles Turner out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jones. And it's Rollins in at shooting guard. Clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And Jones sends it back. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Fox, he's checked in for Bryant. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. McNeely's checked in for Green. And good that time. Hernandez has got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Here's Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Miller's checked in for Milwaukee.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside, Jones. Harper against DiVincenzo. Right side, Turner. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Rollins, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Turner with the steal. And it's Miller penetrating. It's good.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Milwaukee making a switch. Spurs leading by 12.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
4th personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Hernandez.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And down goes the free.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
That one drops.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And they pick up the 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Portis a screen on Castle. Rips it down with 2 hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Wallace looking for an opening. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Oh, the floater is good.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 13. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Castle pulls it down. And San Antonio shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly.
Bobby Portis. First personal foul. Second team foul. Milwaukee foul. Bobby Portis. First personal.
First one falls for him. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds.
Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man! And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
.43 seconds left in the 4th. Now Green. Here's Rollins. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Outside Fox. Here's Hernandez. Covered by Rollins. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Now into the lineup for San Antonio, number 7, R.J. Barrett.
Here's Rollins. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started